One that everyone points to when asked what makes a good or classic rivalry in college football. The Scarlet and Gray against the Maize and Blue. Two diametrically opposed programs who will meet again to continue a rivalry that has had everything from Heisman statements to pepper spray at midfield. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Michigan Wolverines. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Wolverines will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Buckeyes offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Ohio State pulled out a classic and won close over the Wolverines last season.
Man, it's so nice to know you got a team that in the biggest moments in the game, the huge rivalry game, your big game of the year, they can come up clutch and make those big plays. Ohio State did a year ago. Can this team handle the moment now against the new Michigan team?
Well, oftentimes in great rivalries like this, the game is going to go right down to the wire. And that loss last year, that really propelled Michigan this offseason. They did extra sprints. They spent extra time in the weight room. Fourth quarter, that was a major point of emphasis all offseason, getting ready for this one. They know they've got to dial in this one.
And they get him down. Big noise in the Big House for this huge third down play. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Intercepted in the first drive, in for the pick. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Now on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. The Wolverines will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Oh, he's got some space. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. They didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. That's reeled in. It's Jones. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. The Buckeyes are on the move. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Got it in the middle. It's Porter. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throwing right. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Morgan. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Offense getting set for first down. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Wolverines now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Finds his tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. He'll go to the sneak. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On fourth and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. These two first squared off in 1897, and this rivalry is almost like a history of the sport itself.
So much history, so much tradition. I can go back to 2006 when they were 1-2 in the country. You know, like, these games really matter. The uniforms are clean. The athletes are flowing. There's tons of athletes all over the place. This is always a huge showdown.
When you think about some of the great coaches that grace the sidelines in this rivalry, Bo Schembechler at Michigan and Woody Hayes at Ohio State, and it's amazing, in a conference full of trophy games, maybe the greatest rivalry doesn't even have one.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Here's the handoff. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Quickly complete.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
They're going to run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Firing to the right, complete. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The offense lining up for a first down play. Wants to throw on first down. Quick strike complete.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive.
Got some room headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Bringing it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Marsh. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. They'll run play action. The short hand. It's Cleese. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So first down here as they go back to work. They go to the ground. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. Dropping back, it's Carr. And the Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. That's caught. It's Marsh. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball's at the 27. It's third and short. Can they avoid? Throws toward the end zone. He got it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. The Wolverines started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Trying to slam in. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about the defense on that play, man? Playing aggressive, fast, downhill, first and goal, expecting run. Great job fitting the run. Great job getting the running back on the ground.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They'll move the tight end. They'll try to slam it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Got it in the middle, it's Porter. The spin, still on his feet. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Wants to throw, it's Sayin. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Got it inside the 10. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
There's so many great rivalries in college football, guys, but I think this one, because of the disdain and the excellence, sort of rises to the top.
Yeah, I mean, listen, there are great rivalries scattered all around it.
There he goes! And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Wolverines, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They're working that left side. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Wolverines line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll run it on first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Then you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fight.
Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. And the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Dances away. Pulls it in, it's Porter. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his big tight end. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to change this route. Just keep swinging it. Makes the grab. It's Porter. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. Got a little space. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game. Run the football. Great game. Great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
They'll throw it from the red zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Right back to the air on second and 10. It's complete. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. They'll use the running game on first and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who could you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Ohio State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when the Wolverines and Buckeyes get together, and a fun first half to boot.
The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
Other scores from around the country. Slippery Rock, 22. University of New Haven, 7.
They'll start the third quarter with the run. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Back to pass. It's complete to the left. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. And the Wolverines are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Gonna run it. It's Frazier. Finds some fresh air. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on first down. That's caught. It's Marsh. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Klein getting set on 2nd down. Quick completion to the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And the Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. The give to the back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. Finds his man. It's Jones. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Got a man. It's Porter. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a second and long. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. The Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Catch in the middle. It's Miller. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
With the catch, it's Jones. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Porter. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the grab. It's Porter. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. This offense starts deep in a hole. Fly sweep coming. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
The Wolverines come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Dropping back, it's Carr. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Wolverines have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Final play of the quarter coming. Out of the gun, the inside give. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, it's Jackson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
To the air, it's Sayin. Got his man quickly. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. So this offense has the lead, they have the ball, they have the clock on their side, and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Really nice job by the defense, understanding 1st and goal. What do most people do in 1st and goal? They're going to try to run the football in. The defense says, nah, bro, not in my house. Nice job getting in the backfield, getting the stop.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Fired in from the red zone for the score. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Stewart. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Frazier. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch, it's Stewart. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a...
Turning it on! They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Now from inside the red zone. Grabbed in the middle. It's two-score. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. Snapped it in the shotgun. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Quick strike through the air for the score.
The great thing about spreading a defense out. I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. The give and tick, 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 tick. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. To the ground with the back. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The defense uses a timeout. They want to make sure they have the right call here. Got it behind the line. It's Miller. Timeout called there by the defense. Desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Looking for room. It's Frazier. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to throw. It's Carr. Puts it out of the air. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the foot.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. And, guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Stewart. There he goes. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. A first down run on the doorstep. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Bring in the heat. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 60. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. Might as well give it to him again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. And the Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Going to take a shot at this DB. He's got it inside the 15. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. And the defense in desperation mode, trying to hang on to give their team a chance. They're going to run it. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
You know, you're in the red zone. You bring out a bunch of tight ends on the field. So the defense, they were expecting a run on that one. They were physical, and they were able to force the negative play.
Gets the back moving. On the direct snap, it's Miller. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And they are knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage as the defense declaws the Wildcat. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. To the air, it's Sayed. Throws for the tight end. And he's got it for the touchdown, and that one just might do it. The game may be the best rivalry in college football, and this year, the Buckeyes will hold the bragging rights. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.